Hello, welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Morathi here on the planet Rishi. We are upsetting the Nova Blades, one of the larger pirate gangs here, and it's because they have an alliance with the Revanites. We hit their supply bases, we hit their slaver camps. Now it's time to hit them at their base of operations, a downed ship known as the Aggressor. And hopefully they'll be amenable to negotiations. As I say, probably not. But we'll give it a go, and if not, we'll force the information out of them. Farron Shan mentioned he couldn't slice into the Nova Blades database remotely, so even if all things go horribly wrong, hopefully giving him access to their computers will give us the information we need. Regardless, we are travelling beyond Raiders Cove to the west through the jungles. There may be another side mission or two we can look into on the way. But yeah, the Aggressor has a security field, I think, around one of the airlocks. We're going to have to get the access codes to go through that doorway. And once again, we are on the PvP instance. There is a small chance that we'll encounter players of the other faction.
I am Darius of the Slayers 3. Our shamans declared a hunt on this world, and my siblings. Idiots. My prey is within the Nova Blades territory. But I'm sick of broken bones and torn flesh. I'm not returning.
So, he wants us to target a giant mud crab. We need the egg of an oro bird. Okay. Let's have a look at this quest quickly.
Whatever data the Nova Blades keep secure, it can't be obtained from here. Need a specialist to interface with beams directly.
Oh, okay. This is one of those daily reputation quests. The Nova Blades are sending information over a network of very narrow beam transmitters. These require the recipient to be in a very specific spot to decode the data. Remilok wants to find out what the data is and what the Nova Blades are hiding. So I think there's 3 or 4 data streams you need to scan by using this data stream scanner. And we'll get some renown and some medium reputation for our trouble. We have another quest here.
Oh wait, I am not receiving. Repeat, I am not receiving. Where are you?
A droid belonging to the Stellar Explorer Zyril has been stolen and dismantled by the Nova Blades. I see. Okay. Let us be on our way and probably die to a player of the Republic. Right, we need to go. There's a few routes we could take. We'll just have to be careful. Need to kind of go up and around somewhat. Being on a PvP instance sometimes doesn't help fuel Doesn't help but fuel my paranoia. But it's all part of the game. Right, we need to still keep heading this way. And we need to cut west along here. We've reached a secluded area. Okay. I don't know why I decided to tell us that, but fine, okay. So, oh, there's one of the Oro birds, but we need, its egg, more than anything. Right, a data stream has been detected here. This is where things could be dangerous. Let's pull out our scanner. Aha. So that was one of the data streams. Actually, I didn't really have a chance to look at that one. Will it allow me to read it again? No, bugger. I'm always kind of wary. Too paranoid. Right, let's go get the Oro bird egg. Before we go hit the second data stream. There may be a few bonuses here. We'll keep our eye... What? Oh, it's a security chest just sitting out of the water. Oro bird hatchlings. Ah! Bird eggs. Yoink.
Take that.
There we are. There's our second target for the Slayers free. Oh. There's another data stream along this way. A coded set of coordinates delivered via extremely narrow beam to a specific region of a three-dimensional space. Right. So there's one more data stream. We need to keep an eye out for these communication towers as well. Chikaro, I think, is going to blow them up once again. We have a bonus to defeat 25 of the Nova Blades. Oh, we picked up a lot of pieces of that 08 droid.
Fire, Chikaro!
Oh! So, even though it's been blown up, that's not the end. We need to get the codes from the destroyed tower. There you go. Alright, another tower. Is that a tower that's just been recently destroyed by someone else? Or was this always destroyed? That is the question indeed. probably always been destroyed. So we have a bonus to defeat some beach creatures. Probably to do with the mud crab. Yep. Right, we have another comm tower up there.
Take that.
Mark the target once again.
Incoming!
Oh, that tower respawned. Okay, then someone was around here. Interesting. Okay. Interesting indeed. Okay, there's a data stream somewhere. In fact, am I standing on it? Oh, I am. Okay. Seemingly there's some buried treasure. That's what the data stream was hiding. Got all the bits of the 08 droid. And yeah. Is there any treasure hiding around? Oh shit. Okay. That's better than what it could have been. Any look in there? No. Okay, nowhere near. Right. Let's try this pile then. Still no luck. Okay, let's go deeper. Hey! Happy days. Thank you. I'll be taking that treasure now. So, we can go back to everyone. We just need to deal with 25 Nova Blades. I mean, we do... I mean, we could deal with... Do these crabs count? They do not. Right, okay. It's just like the short crabs here. Let's go just deal with the Nova Blades. I mean, we could kill wildlife, but... The wildlife hasn't done anything to us apart from annoy us sometimes, but we are in their habitat, I suppose. Right, we just need to be careful because, again, this is exactly where everyone needs to go.
How's this for shooting?
So, of course we're going to make friends here. God damn it. Gamorreans and their stuns. So this is the camp set up around the Aggressor. Oh. They're scavenging themselves. Okay, and there's our bonus mission complete.
Theron.
Finally in. Nice work. Now to see where Margok's hiding all his secrets.
You dirty, no-good pirate scum.
Funny, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, go ahead and laugh it up. Won't be laughing long. My forebears founded Raiders Cove. This is my island, and I'm not giving it up. So come on in. Do your worst. In the end, you ain't coming out alive.
They've got live slicers and they're managing network security on the fly. I can't do anything until they're offline.
I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will.
Live slicers, you mean? Oh well. Soon they'll just be slicers. The live part won't be applicable anymore. Right, do we need to disable 3 security terminals?
See what you can do about opening a line for me to slice in remotely.
What do you think I'm doing?
Nice.
Oh, we have another bonus to defeat 15 more Nova Blades and destroy some more of their supplies. Also a bit of a dick like that. Watch out for the Gamorreans. With this stunning ability. Oh, hello. Thank you. Yeah, funnily enough, that's why we're dealing with you right now. Well, there's the Nova Blades dealt with. We just need to deal with a few more supplies and then we'll be sorted.
How's this for shooting?
Nova Blade leader there. Do we have another slicer around the corner? Okay. That's the bonus mission complete once again. Right, we need you.
Security measures are down. Trouble is, so's the network. Margok must have shut it down manually.
He must have noticed what we were up to. Doesn't matter. He's our next target.
This is my ship. Think you could just walk on in and be left alive?
Would he be upset if I said yes?
No trouble at all.
Oh crap. God damn it. Freezing me in carbonite. What an ass. Oh, there's the commander down. I mean, he's dead. We don't really need to look at his codex entry, but if you're interested, have a pause. I'll have a quick skim through it myself. He truly sees his fellow blades as his equals and as family. Oh, okay, so he was not a very nice guy to anyone who wasn't a Nova Blade, but if you were a Nova Blade, I guess you might have had a good boss.
Theron, are you getting this?
Loud and clear. I'm in. Full access.
This is the sort of momentum we could never create on our own. We need to maintain that momentum. Surely if the Revanites are done with the Nova Blades, as Revan indicated, they're on to the next stage of their plan.
There'd better be something in the Nova Blade's files that sheds some light on what Revan's doing with those hyperspace routes.
Yeah, tell me about it. Starting to feel like flying blind is the new normal.
While Theron's pulling down data, I suggest you start to make your way back to Raiders Cove. Hopefully he'll have found something of use by then.
Sounds good. Right, so we have a few quests to turn in. I think all of them are back around the cantina. Yeah, okay. Good. Yep, going this way. Yeah, we have a repeatable quest downstairs. We had a Hollow Rix that the slavers told us to speak to at some point.
I'm impressed. I'm Remilok. My employer is specialized in data security. You ever need us, we're yours.
Excellent.
Perfect trophies and a fine hunt. Better than I could accomplish. The honors of our world are yours.
So that's 2 of the Slayers 3 satisfied so far.
That's my droid. You've got my droid. We were mapping unexplored space. Rishi was our resupply point.
There you go, you're welcome. How are we doing? Nah, not even at the halfway point, but we've almost maxed out our weekly reputation. And it's still, I think, 3 days. Oh, 1 day. Oh, 2. 1 day and 21 hours. Before the reset. Probably when the reset hits is probably when I'll continue with my sniper in the background. As I say, I'm not sure if that series will make it to YouTube yet. I've only just left the prologue world before I decided to get stuck into the expansions here for Morathi. But I'm enjoying it so far. The sniper actually has some really good damage potential early on. I mean, even solo dealing with like strong and even some elite enemies without any trouble at all. It's kind of impressive. Right. We'll see. Maybe the sniper will make an appearance on the channel. How are we doing for tech fragments? Right, we've gained 1,000 just through the prelude and through our time here on Rishi. Okay.
What have we learned from the Aggressor?
Very little, I'm afraid. It would appear someone took it upon themselves to corrupt much of the data as a last resort.
It's a real mess. Getting fragments, but nothing incredibly coherent. The one thing that does keep turning up is the Mandalorian Margok brought up earlier. The one they call Torch.
What about her?
Well, it looks like Torch and Margok were thick as thieves for a while, then something happened. Had to do with the Revanites. Don't really know the details, but it looks like Torch moved her whole clan to another island here on Rishi. I've got the coordinates.
Jakaro, ready your ship. I'll go see what this Torch has to say for herself.
I'm sending Jakaro out on a scouting run. I've made local arrangements for your transportation should he not return in time.
Wow. You've been busier than I thought.
Get whatever information you can from the Mandalorians. With any luck, they'll lead us to the Revanites.
Hello.
Dark Lord. Moff Pyron ready to report.
What do you have for me, Pyron?
Your apprentice Ashara briefed me on the order of Revan. We are discreetly sweeping for infiltrators in your ranks.
Good.
If I may, I've also prepared a briefing on current military operations. I'll endeavor to be quick.
Oh, of course, Moff Pyron is our Moff supporter.
As for the Cylinder campaign, Darth Mar is coordinating the Joint Armada with minimal losses. That does raise the issue, however. Our silencer fleet killers are underperforming as the Republic adapts tactically and technologically. We may be able to refine the silencer cannons further, but their radiation output will begin to kill our own gunners. Shall we proceed?
The silencers served us well, but there's no use clinging to obsolete technology at our people's expense.
Yes, Dark Lord. There is also the question of Alzar. Darth Ravage still believes the natives hold no value and expands rapidly into their territory. Your overseers on Korriban believe the Alzarians might be trained as Sith, but to recruit them now could make an enemy of Ravage.
Ravage, of course, being the Dark Lord, the member who deals with expansion of the Empire. Do we provoke him? The spheres do come into conflict now and again. I don't know much about the Alzarians.
Let Ravage whine at the next council meeting. The Empire needs allies, not resentful colonies.
As you wish. One last order of business. I understand you're on Rishi. Normally, I wouldn't bother you with trivialities, but...
Speak, Pyron.
You have a servant there by the name of Lord Vigil. Like many, he's been seeking an audience since your ascension. He won't say why, or speak to anyone but you. However, Thanaton clearly prized him. He received significant resources for his research.
Do we know anything about what he's doing on Rishi?
Vigil was designated a seeker into matters exotic and arcane. Quite a few of your researchers have this designation. Whether Vigil's work is productive or, like certain other legacy projects, mere eccentricity, is not for me to judge.
Where do I find him?
I'll send coordinates. Perhaps your archaeologist might assess Vigil's work with some insight as well.
Then you are dismissed.
My life for yours, Dark Lord.
Okay, so more of Pyron. The fleet is working rather well alongside Darth Mars. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad they're working alongside one another. Of course, I'm quite sure we ordered basically the mass genocide of all of excuse me, dying. All of Thanaton's supporters. I suppose this Sith Lord wasn't actually near Imperial space at the time of the command, which is why he's still alive. I consider that this may be a chance at revenge, but you never know. Have a bounty hunter here. Is he going towards... Is there a datacron up there? Maybe there is. Know something I don't know, that's for sure. As I say, I don't think I've ever discovered any datacrons on Rishi, but I've never really went looking. And if I was ever to go datacron hunting, I would probably just pull up a guide nowadays. Right, we need... We'll cross up along here. And yes, we do need to take Talos along with us.
By then. Yes, sir.
I recall Vigil's name, but we've never met. What do you suppose he's found out here?
Darth Nox, everlasting Night Lord. It is my deepest honor to welcome you to Rishi. I'd begun to doubt... I was a fool.
You sought an audience, and I have come. The Reclamation Service will observe.
On my life, I shall not disappoint. I was sent here 30 years ago, not for Rishi, but to stand on the brink of the Rishi Maze, the dwarf galaxy. Thousands of unexplored worlds just beyond the known hyperlanes. My master tasked me to monitor those dark stars.
You seek knowledge in the unknown reaches of space. Fair enough. What have you found?
I built a deep space communications array to watch, to listen, to try to contact the maze's inhabitants. And I received signals, messages. The language is ancient, contemptuous of translation. There are Sith words, Rakata, Gree. The messages contained instructions for improving, modifying the communications array. Even I don't understand what functions the machines now possess.
These modifications, the technology, did the signals hint what they might be for?
Only in that the technology would grant a great boon. I couldn't discern more than that.
Great boon or
Alien
great
machine
boom?
enhancements. Now we know where the Reclamation Service budget went.
The signals went silent some years ago, but I believe the array is now waiting for you.
Waiting for me?
The last messages said the array required one twice transmuted and reborn to the mother.
Transmuted, as I was on Balmora, and by the corruption of the Sith spirits.
And then rejuvenated by the mother machine of Belsavis. Fascinating.
Some distant species has been waiting for you, Dark Lord. Whether by prophecy or biology. You could activate the array, learn its purpose.
What does your Reclamation Service experience tell you?
My lord, my experience says that pursuing mysteries such as this often leads even the wisest Sith to insanity. History is clear, but curiosity urges me forward, and you have defied the odds so many times before.
Await my return, Vejal. I will examine your machines.
As you will, Dark Lord.
Okay. And what? This is certainly some Rakata technology. So where are these machines? Oh, just outside. Activate the arrays and hope we don't go insane once we contact these aliens from beyond dark space. Oh!
Genetic flux analyzed. The Tesseract is fear. Subject confirmed. The Dark Lord's lifespan increased by 1 solar cycle.
The Dark Lord's lifespan increased by 1 solar cycle. Excuse me? Did you just extend my lifespan?
Genetic decay analyzed. Redeem or destroy. Subject identified. The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by 1 solar cycle.
Which solar cycle are we discussing here? I suppose that's probably the more important question. I'm guessing it means their solar cycle, which could mean anything, because we don't know anything about them.
Mother's mark analyzed. Someone must be sacrificed. Subject identified. The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by 1 solar cycle.
You know they're saying our lifespan's increasing, but I'm just getting shocked. Their words and their actions aren't matching up. Mind, of course, we do use lightning to solve a lot of our problems, so maybe it is extending our lifespan.
Life-death balance recorded. Beware his desires. Subject identified. The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by 1 solar cycle.
Beware his desires. Someone must be sacrificed. Redeem or destroy. The Tesseract is fear.
Lord Vajal.
Was all to your satisfaction, my lord? Were the machines responsive?
The Dark Lord's lifespan increases by a solar cycle. Does that mean something to you?
Then it was real.
What was real?
Real. Arctis believed, Thanaton believed, but I doubted. I feared to offer you false hope. The machines are made to increase life expectancy, cellular rejuvenation. For anyone without your exotic past, the process would surely have failed. But for you, Dark Lord, those machines have granted you months or years, a taste of immortality.
You're saying we've just, what, stumbled on the secret to eternal life?
Not at all. We've only just begun. Grant me battalions to pacify this world. Grant me scientists to replicate the machines. Grant me fleets to explore the dwarf galaxy. Now we know the secret to your everlasting glory is here. We need only find it.
My lord, I have concerns about this course of action.
You are here to advise. Advise me.
The long search for immortality so often leads to ruin. You saw this with your first master. Who will count Zash among the great Sith when she squandered her power on a fruitless quest? And now, with our empire in such need of your resources...
I will remember your counsel, but I am not Zash. Lord Vajal, Moff Pyron will supply you troops as soon as possible. Keep me informed of all progress.
Yes, Dark Lord. If it requires a year and 1,000 men for each month of life you gain, it will be done.
Good. For now, I have an empire to run and crises to see to.
All glory to Darth Nox.
All glory to you.
Yes, maybe we shouldn't pursue immortality, and maybe we should be wary of this Lord's ambitions, as the relays warned. But I've made the choice that's true for our character, and how she has always tried and seek power for herself. And I think that's the truest answer. Because as much as she started to really care about the Empire and her place in it, now that her place is near the upper echelons of said Empire, she's still quite selfish. And if she can get a bid for immortality, then so be it. So this is the most promising candidate to achieve eternal life. It may not appear what it is on the surface, that's very true. This may be a terrible idea in the end, but we will pursue the goal all the same. Okay. So, let us quick travel back to Raiders Cove. We'll find a mailbox. Moff Pyron may not be pleased that we're pulling troops away from the war. But, as I say, we are a selfish character. These pursuits must be followed. Ah, this Eloise Morrow is thanking us for rescuing her husband from the slave camps. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to be looking for Torch and her Mandalorians. We'll see what they know about the Revanites, why they broke their broke ranks with the Nova Blades, and what the Revanites' plans may actually be. But that's all next time. Thank you all for joining me once again, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye bye now.